Welcome back. Before the break, we were talking with our distinguished guest today, Shahagir Bakth Faruk. He is a businessman, a mainstream politician, and a community worker. But obviously, living in Britain for the last 40, 50 years, he has the interest of Bangladeshi community very close to his heart. With that in view, Mr. Shahagir Bakth was instrumental in establishing a kind of a link organization called British Bangladeshi Chamber of Commerce. It was established in 1993.
That's right.
Your association has been very long with it, and we were just before the break, we were talking about what was its purpose, what was its thrust, what was the idea behind it, and you said that it was a link between two countries and also two communities, businessmen from United Kingdom and businessmen from Bangladesh. Obviously, the beneficiaries were both the Bangladesh and the British
exactly.
community.
And also to promote trade and investment.
Right.
And also to portray Bangladesh
And
always
showcase,
in the positive way.
Right.
You know,
right.
because sometimes people have got the negative sort of understanding about our country.
Right,
But
right.
we try to portray Bangladesh always in a positive way.
Right, right.
You know.
That's the problem with when we live abroad, and if something goes wrong, something is reported in the press, see, the negative part of it is taken easily and people remember that. See.
Exactly.
A flood, a disaster, a man-made disaster or natural disaster, people remember that. They think that is news, you see. But that a bridge was opened, a factory was opened, and 2,000 persons were employed, this is not news.
No. And also, people, they have in their mind, they have got the mindset in such that Bangladesh is a country of flood, famine, you know, and foreign aid. With 3F, they identify Bangladesh. And they think that it is still like a bottomless,
It's not
basket. It's not anymore.
Not
In
anymore.
1973, Henry Kissinger made the silly remark. But Bangladesh has changed a lot.
Things
It
have
is
changed.
changing.
Throughout the world, things have changed.
Exactly.
Korea has come up.
Oh,
See,
yes.
like Malaysia has come up. See,
Singapore.
Singapore, a small city,
Hong
a
Kong.
state, has
Exactly,
come up. See,
exactly.
so-
Bangladesh is also coming up, but the thing is that
Sure,
there
sure.
must be somebody, somewhere, somehow, they must take a role to at least say something positive about their country. So as an organization, British Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce, we always try to portray our motherland in its positive way.
Right.
And that's what we have done in this country, we have done in European other countries. We have opened up 4 more chapters in European countries as well, one in Greece, one in France, one in Italy, and one in Amsterdam.
Not in Germany?
Not in Germany yet, but inshallah we'll open another one. We have taken the flag of Bangladesh even to the United Nations.
True, true.
And there we have already, made a connection with the United Nations.
Yes.
And I feel so.
When was that?
That was about a couple of years ago, when my good friend Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen
Right.
was the ambassador of Bangladesh in United
right.
Nations. And
Is he still there?
no, he has retired recently.
Right.
But at that time, he was still an ambassador,
Right.
permanent representative of Bangladesh in United
I know
Nations.
he was here, I think last year when he addressed a meeting of UKBCI.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I was there.
Anytime, every time when he visits United Kingdom,
Yes.
he makes sure that he sits with all the directors of British Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce.
right.
Recently, he came and we had a dinner together.
Right.
And I'm so fortunate that both of us shared the same college in Sylhet. He was my classmate in Sylhet MC College.
Right.
And he gave me so much facility, and he made all the arrangement for the chamber to meet up with the hierarchy of United Nations in New York.
Right.
And that was great. That was really good. And we have made a connectivity with United Nations, and we want to keep it up.
Yeah.
So that was a very high level.
You are keeping contact with the United
United
Nations
Nations, that's right.
officials. Right.
Yes, yes.
Right. See. the conservative friends of Bangladesh, you see, and I would also like to bring to the picture that twice you were selected as the prospective parliamentary candidate. And what was one was once it was 2001
One
and
was
then
in
2005.
2001 and the other one was 2005, you are right.
Right.
And both time I was contesting from the same constituency called Bethnal Green and Bow,
Bow, yes.
from where Rushnara Ali
Yes,
is now
yes,
the
yes.
elected MP.
Yes.
So I contested from Bethnal Green and Bow twice in fact.
Right.
So although I could not win,
Right.
and
You came a good second.
I came very good second in 2001.
Right.
2005 I came third.
Right.
But the thing which I always highlight is that if people like myself or those who stood in 2001 or even before that
Right.
from the Bangladeshi community, we paved the way for others to get engaged in politics
that is
so that they could participate and one day they could win.
That is
And
true.
that is why they have won.
Right.
In 2010,
Right.
somebody who looks like me, who talks like me, comes from the same
Yeah, in
Bangladesh.
2010 the situation was such because there were 6 candidates from
All
the
of,
same
them were,
community.
all of them were Bangladeshis.
One had to win.
One had to win.
In the words of George Galloway, that I paved the way. He
Yep.
takes the credit.
Well, in fact, if the elderly politician, they did not take part in politics or they did not take part in election
Right.
whatsoever, I don't think young people like Rushnara Ali or Tulip Siddiq or Rupa Hawk, they would have come because they have followed the path of their seniors.
Right.
And the senior people who actually gave their time and their effort in engaging with the politics, took part in election and all this stuff, I think that motivated
Right.
the younger generation to come in. And that is why you see now the elected councillors,
Yes.
the mayors, deputy mayors,
Yes.
and not only in Tower Hamlet,
Yep.
not only in Newham, but also in other parts of
Right,
United
right.
Kingdom,
Throughout the country, yes.
throughout the whole country.
Why is it that, particularly in these areas where there is a concentration of communities from Asia and Africa, that Conservative Party does not do well?
Conservative Party did not do well before, but now they are doing good. Now they are doing good. You can, if you look at all these the recent results as well, I think they are really doing good, and the membership has increased multifold, even in Bethnal Green and Bow. You can imagine in my time, the members from Bangladeshi community was such that we did not even find anybody who would be interested to become a member of a Conservative Party.
Right.
Today, the picture is different.
Yes. But they don't win the elections.
They did not win from Tower Hamlet though. You know it very well that Tower Hamlet, Newham, these are the two boroughs
Yes.
which are predominantly dominated by the Labour.
Yeah.
These are the safest seat for the Labour.
Right.
There are other places like Sutton, Croydon,
Yes.
Kingston.
Yes.
They are
The
the
outer areas.
outer areas. They are the conservative held areas. So there are some places which you all know, we
Right.
have to accept it, that these are two boroughs, conservative has got no place in it.
Right.
But you never know in future, because they're working very hard.
Do
So
you
maybe
think the
one day,
Conservative Party is gaining grounds among the Asians and Africans?
especially with the Asians, they are.
Yes.
With the Asians, they are. That's why you can see the, Priti Patel, an Asian,
Yes.
she was elected. Asians are coming.
Sajid Javed.
Sajid Javed, he is the business secretary even. So you see the Pakistanis and Indians are coming more than the Bangladeshis, I
Is
would
it
say.
because they are becoming affluent?
They are affluent and they understand the values of the conservatism. I think you have to spread the message of your party to the community who will
What
understand.
are the values of Conservative Party?
Well, that is the value, the hard-working people showing respect to the law of the land
Right.
and decent housing, decent education, everything decent.
But
you know,
these are the the fixed rules, the legalities for all the parties. This is a mandate of all the parties.
All the parties more or less are speaking in the same tune. We know about it. It's not like Bangladesh.
They're singing from the same hymn sheet.
Exactly, we know it. But at the same time, although they are speaking in the same language, the same tone, almost same values,
Yeah.
but there is a race. And the race goes on and on and on. And that is why the conservative values, the hard-working people, they reward the people who works very hard, but the labor probably, they will say, well, we believe in giving away money to the people who don't work. But this party says, no, it is a party for the people who wants to work. So there is a difference, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But other than this, the values are almost the same. I am not saying there is a big difference. But having said that, the Bangladeshi people living not only in Dockland or in Scotland or Aldgate or Polegate, anywhere you go, they are more rather inclined towards the Labour Party.
Right.
That I have noticed
historically.
Historically.
Yes.
So it is still there, but it will take lot of time to change for the Conservative Party to get in and get those people out and vote for the Conservative Party. It is a matter of time. But as I said before, it is taking momentum, it is changing, and a day will come when you will see, yes.
Okay, sir, again we have to stop for a short break. And when we come back, we will definitely talk about some of the very interesting things about Brick Lane and your book, inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. When we come back, we will discuss further interesting points in the life of a very distinguished guest. Thank you.